Let's face a hard truth most people ignore. Having zero friends usually isn't just bad luck. It's often the result of deep habits, ways of thinking, acting, and seeing the world that accidentally block real connections. This isn't just about being shy or liking your alone time. It goes way deeper than that. Let's look at the real psychology behind why some people end up totally isolated, even when they wish they had someone to talk to. 1. They get stuck in their own heads. People without friends are usually massive overthinkers, especially about social situations. They replay every tiny interaction, worry about every word they said, and stress over how they look to others. This comes from being hyper-aware of yourself, a psychological state where your brain won't stop judging your own actions. It might feel like you are being careful, but it actually kills connections. Because when your brain is busy analyzing everything, you can't just be present. Other people feel that tense, stuck energy. It feels like a wall between you. You aren't trying to be distant, but your brain is so busy watching the conversation that you can't actually participate in it. 2. They hate anything fake. You can spot someone being fake instantly. The fake laughs, the obvious compliments, the manufactured drama. And once you notice it, you can't unsee it. Psychologists call this being highly perceptive socially. But here's the catch. When you constantly see people putting on an act, you just stop wanting to play the game. You won't fake a smile or pretend to care about pointless gossip. In a world that runs on small talk and polite lies, being that honest makes you very lonely. You aren't trying to be mean, you're just refusing to act. But that realness scares people. They think your quietness is judgment, and your lack of excitement means you think you are better than them. They pull away because your realness makes their fakeness obvious. 3. They don't need anyone to fix them. Most friendships are built on needing each other a little bit. Asking for advice, venting after a long day, or just needing someone to listen. But people without friends rarely need those things. They handle their stress internally and fix their own problems. In psychology, this is called being emotionally self-reliant. It looks tough from the outside, but it leads to serious isolation. Friendship needs a little bit of vulnerability. When you never ask for help, never admit you are struggling, and never show that you need someone, people feel useless around you. Eventually, they just stop trying to connect. You aren't actively pushing them away. You just never gave them a reason to feel needed. You are just too emotionally closed off for anyone to get inside. 4. They refuse to follow the crowd. A huge reason some people struggle to keep friends is that they are totally independent thinkers. They don't follow trends. They don't copy what the group is doing, and they never just go along to get along. This isn't trying to be edgy. It's just how they are wired. Psychologists call this having low social conformity. It makes you unique, but it also leaves you alone. You do your own thing, say exactly what you mean, and question the silly rules everyone else just accepts. People might respect that, but it doesn't make them want to be close to you. People bond over being similar, not being different. While everyone else is laughing at the joke, you are wondering why it's funny. While everyone is following the leader, you are walking the other way. That independence keeps you true to yourself, but it keeps you by yourself too. 5. They don't know how to show they care. Here is a tough reality. Some people fail at friendship simply because they don't know how to emotionally respond. They run on logic, not warm, fuzzy feelings. They can give you great practical advice, but they don't know how to just sit and comfort you. Psychologically, this is related to something called alexithymia, having a hard time recognizing and showing emotions. You do care, but you don't show it in the way other people expect. Because of this, people might respect your brain, but they feel completely disconnected from your heart. You think just being there and being reliable is enough, but people need to feel that emotional connection. When they don't get it, they quietly drift away. It isn't that you don't feel things. You just process them quietly, and you miss the chance to share that feeling with someone else. For most people, losing friends isn't a big blow-up. It's a slow fade caused by tiny things: taking too long to text back, not matching the group's excitement, or just refusing to play the social game. You just became too observant, too independent, and too real for a world that expects a performance. But understand this: walking alone does not mean you are broken. It just means your brain values being real more than fitting in. You refuse to water yourself down just to be part of a group. You stand alone not because you are misunderstood, but because very few people are strong enough to match your energy. The goal isn't to change who you are, but to understand it. Once you see how your own mind is shaping your social life, you stop asking, "Why am I alone?" and start asking, "Who is actually capable of handling me?" If you want to understand how the human mind actually works, without all the fake positivity, hit subscribe. We are here to uncover the real psychological truth,